Alright, so go ahead and lift up your vehicle and secure it on jack stands. I'm going to go ahead and lift it up from the differential, as you can see, right about there. So this is how it looks, off the wheels off the ground, jack stands installed. And to remove the tires, I'll be using this Chicago Electric half-inch electric gun. So let's see if it works with the extension cord. Alright, so go ahead, move your rim. Let's get to the brakes. Alright, so the two caliper bolts are going to be 14 millimeters, so go ahead and remove this. So these are the two bolts. The one with the grommet is for the upper. I removed it from the upper, and make sure you just don't hang your caliper. Well, around this vehicle has around 30K, and the rear pads already went metal to metal. Since the pads went metal to metal, we're going to go ahead and remove the caliper bracket. It's just two 19 millimeter bolts. Okay, so now with the bracket off, let's go ahead and remove our rotor. Make sure the parking brake's not engaged, so go ahead and release it and we can get to remove it. You should just be able to wiggle it out. Go ahead and inspect it. Inspect your parking brake lining. Alright, with the new rotors installed, let's go ahead and install everything back together. Now with the bracket installed, we can go ahead and push back the pistons so we can install the new brake pads. So we have a special tool here. You can probably find it at any AutoZone for fairly cheap. I'm using one of the old brake pads and just go ahead and start turning, and it slowly pushes the piston back. So with your new brake pads, make sure you install it with the brake sensor, one for each side. Don't put both of them on one side. This should just slide right in. Fits nicely. You also want to make sure to lubricate your caliper bolts. You want to make sure they can slide smoothly. So while you lubricate, you want to make sure it just moves freely, which is just doing here. And go ahead, do the other side and install your tires and torque them down. Make sure to torque your wheels to 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern.